Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Brett James back again with another video. And today, man, I'm going to be talking about, is LeBron James' legacy on the line? I'm talking about the totality of his career and this year specifically, year 17. But let's stop wasting time, man. Let's hop right into the video, though. So, first thing I really want to point out is the fact that, yes, we all know LeBron James is on the Lakers, but the key importance to this is the fact that not that he's age 35 and year 17 and father time is eventually going to catch up to him at a significant rate, but it's the fact that he's on the Lakers. The Lakers are one of the most storied franchises in all of sports and especially in the NBA. And if LeBron James does not secure a title with the Los Angeles Lakers, I'm not talking just this year, but throughout his 4-year contract or however long he decides to play with the Lakers, that is a huge hit on his career. Starting off from the days of the Lakers with Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, and a handful of other greats that have came through that franchise, they've all secured championships with the Los Angeles Lakers. And if LeBron James fails to do that, that's not only a hit on his career and his legacy, but his time as a Laker. People are going to continue to give LeBron the excuse that, oh, he was in the decline of his career when he joined the Lakers. Oh, he got hurt in his first season. These same people that will give LeBron excuses are the same people that call him the greatest of all time or will put him as the most valuable player award when he's clearly not. And that's no disrespect towards LeBron James. He's still a top 3 player in this world. He's still one of the greatest of all time. But let's hypothetically speak real quick. If LeBron James at the end of his 4-year contract with the Los Angeles Lakers does not secure a championship, that's a hit on his career. Every great all-time player that has ever came through the Lakers has won a ring for them. And if LeBron James doesn't do that, that's a hit on him. I know Portland is not a typical 8 seed. They're not like a usual weak 8 seed that a 1 seed can just roll over through in most years. And we are in different times. We're in the COVID pandemic. There's an NBA bubble. There's no fans allowed. I get it. No excuses for LeBron James when he sent away his whole entire team, it felt like, with Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball, and other assets to say, I want to play with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is a top 5 player. He fits my game. He complements my game. I am looking like an MVP candidate in my 17th season because of Anthony Davis. There is no excuses for LeBron James losing, first of all, to Portland if they end up losing this series, which I will take my chances with the Lakers still winning this series, even though I would not be surprised at all if Portland upsets them in 6 or 7 games. Dame time is what's going on right now. I don't want to hear the excuses that there's, oh, LeBron's getting old, or, oh, LeBron James didn't have Rajon Rondo the whole time, or he didn't have Avery Bradley, his best perimeter defender and knockdown 3-point shooter. Oh, Danny Green wasn't so good. Oh, but only if they had Reggie Jackson. No excuses. You guys are the same people that claim and swear that LeBron James is going to be the greatest of all time, or already is. You're the same people that gave him the MVP talk like he is the MVP when it's clearly Giannis because it's a regular season award. And you're the same people that will continue to defend LeBron and make excuses time and time again. LeBron James is the best player on the Lakers, arguably. You could say Anthony Davis, but let's give it to LeBron James. He's the leader of the team. He's one of the greatest players of all time. He's one of the greatest players in the world right now. There's no excuses needed to be made for LeBron James, and especially if he loses to Portland. All-time great players like LeBron James as a 1 seed do not lose to 8 seeds. It does not happen, okay? You do not get 2 top 5 players on the same team that's not a powerhouse in the West or Eastern Conference that shouldn't steamroll through just about every single team that they come by in the playoffs. If LeBron James loses to the Portland Trailblazers in this series, he is never going to be in the GOAT conversation again. I do not want to hear it. LeBron James has great accolades. He's a great player. He's one of the best of all time. No more GOAT conversation if LeBron James loses this series, or even if the Lakers don't even make the Western Conference Finals. People have the Lakers making it to the finals, conference finals, whatever. I'm not trying to hear the excuses, and I know everybody else isn't trying to, okay? There's going to be no excuses for LeBron James this season, the following season, and every season after that. He has Anthony Davis, who's going to be a free agent, but he's probably going to re-sign with the Lakers. Don't give me any excuses. 2 top 5 players. LeBron James still in the decline of his prime, which is still at an all-time high. I don't want to hear it. Now, like I said, I'm still going to pick the Lakers to win this series versus the Portland Trailblazers. I do not actually think the Trailblazers are going to win this series, but I am not going to be surprised if Dame Lillard goes out there and cooks the Los Angeles Lakers guards, Danny Green, Alex Caruso, KCP, etc. for 7 games, however many games it is, because I believe in Damian Lillard, the bubble of the MVP, and this Portland team is hungry. They have their mindset right. I'm going to take the Lakers to still win this series, but do not be surprised if Portland wins this series, and do not give me any excuses if LeBron James loses this series. Nothing. All right, I just wanted to make this a super brief, quick, straight to the point video. Yes, I do think LeBron James's legacy is on the line, specifically this year with everything going on, but with his time as the Lakers progresses, this is going to have a huge implement on his career in his 4 years that he'll be with the Lakers. Like I said, he's in his 2nd season. But if you guys enjoyed the video and if you guys agreed with what I said, thank you so much. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe down below if you're new to the channel. Make sure you guys comment down what your predictions are for the rest of this bubble as well. I'm curious to hear what you guys got to say. Thank you guys so much, and I'm out, boys. Peace!